Hello, my name is Julia and welcome to my free tutorial. Today we are painting a sea bottom using oil paints. Here are the materials you need. First of all, you need primed canvas. My canvas is 20 on 30 centimeters, but you can take the size you want. Also, you need linseed oil for painting. You need a palette or a plastic plate. Also, you need paper towels to clean your brushes, and you need 4 or 5 flat synthetic brushes, medium, big and small. And you need a few oil paints: phthalo blue, turquoise bluish, titanium white, yellow ochre and burnt umber. And the most important thing you need for the artwork is your inspiration and good mood. Let's go! I start the painting with the darkest color I have on my palette. I take a bit of phthalo blue, a touch of linseed oil, and put this color on the horizon line and on the sea surface here and there to create dark spots. After that, I take the second blue color I have on my palette. This is the turquoise bluish. And I'm gonna put this color between the dark spots of the phthalo blue. And also we need to put this color on the top of the painting to create the transparent water effect. After that, I clean my brush with a touch of linseed oil and a paper towel, and I do a mix of the turquoise bluish and phthalo blue to create the light blue tone on the furthest part of the bottom. Now we need to make the titanium white, burnt umber, a touch of yellow ochre and phthalo blue to paint the dark areas on the sand under the water. And also you need to remember one important rule, that the further things, the smaller they are. Now we need to take the clean brush and paint the highlights on the bottom. For the highlights, I make the titanium white, a touch of yellow ochre, and a bit of the turquoise bluish. And all you need to do is to put this color between the dark areas on the bottom. Now it's time to blend the colors. I take the clean and dry blending brush. In fact, that's just my old brush. And I blend the edges of the light and the shadow by swiping from left to the right. And if the paint is too dry for blending, you can always add a touch of linseed oil on your brush. And now we need to blend it one more time by using the big flat brush with a touch of linseed oil. Now we need to add a bit more of the titanium white to the last color we used to make the foreground of the painting a bit lighter. If you want to create a more advanced and more realistic painting with me, then I've got a great tutorial for you, where step by step you will learn how to paint realistic waves with me. There are no time lapse, so you will follow the whole process with me. Also, I will tell you more about 3 important steps I do when I create realistic paintings. Go to the link in the description, and there I've got a special prize for you, valid till the end of July. Now we need to take the smallest brush we have, burnt umber, and 2 colors we have already used on the bottom to do the light lines on the foreground on the bottom. Now it's time to add more contrast. I take the smallest brush, the titanium white, and just a bit of the yellow ochre to make this color warmer, and do the highlights on the top of the sand hills on the bottom. And for the highlights on the foreground of the bottom, I just do the light strokes here and there. And again, we need to blend these colors by using our big flat blending brush to create a nice and natural gradient. Now it's time to do the highlights on the top of the painting. For this, I take the titanium white and just put it on the empty areas on the top of the artwork. And of course, we need to blend these colors to create a natural gradient on the top of the painting. After that, I decided to add more contrast by using the smallest brush I have, a bit of phthalo blue, and doing the strokes here and there on the top of the painting to make the dark areas more visible. And of course, you need to blend these colors together to create a nice and smooth tone. And now it's time for the highlights on the top of the artwork. I take the small brush and the titanium white and do the strokes here and there on the top of the painting to create the effect of the sun shining through the water. And also we need to add more contrast on the bottom of the painting. So we're gonna add the titanium white highlights on the top of the sandhills and blend the colors to create a smooth and nice gradient. And now to create the effect of the sky reflecting on the bottom, we need to take the titanium white, add a touch of the turquoise bluish, and put this color on the bottom of the painting to make the dark areas a bit smoother and to add more light blue. And again, I'm adding a bit more highlights on the bottom of the painting by using the titanium white. And now we are about to finish the artwork. So I decided to add more phthalo blue on the horizon line and on the top of the painting just a bit to create the effect of the deep blue water. Here is the amazing oil painting we've got. Thank you for watching this tutorial and creating this artwork with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. Feel free to tag me on Instagram and post your artwork. Bye bye and see you!